I'm Kendra from the travel blog loveandadventure.com. Ryan and I just got back from Japan, and while we were over there, I admired girls and women walking around carrying cute bags made out of fabric. And when I saw a shop selling the fabric, I convinced one of the shop girls to teach me how to make 3 different kinds of purses. So I'm going to show that to you today. I think it's a cute, eco-friendly, and easy way to make a purse out of a piece of fabric or repurpose a scarf, which is really handy when you're traveling because sometimes we run out of bags. So let's get started. So the first kind of bag I'm going to show you how to make is the leaf bag. I'm using a rather large piece of fabric. It's 41 inches across and 41 inches tall. So the first thing that you're going to do is start with it right side up, and then you're going to fold it diagonally so that it makes a giant triangle. So I'm just getting my corners all lined up, and this one is super easy. It's a great casual bag for schlepping around town, or if you're on the beach. I think it'd be great. So I have my triangle, and I'm going to take the left-hand side and just make a knot. And my knot, I'm starting at maybe like 12, 16 inches in from the edge. So I'm just grabbing it, making a tail, and making a quick knot. And then I'm doing the exact same thing with the right-hand corner. Tail and knot. And that kind of creates a fullness in the bag, so when you flip over your piece of fabric, you create kind of a rounded bottom. So I'm just flipping over my fabric so that's right side out again, and then I'm putting the knots on the inside, and then I'm taking the other 2 corners that we haven't tied into knots and tying a tiny little knot right at the top. And this creates a really simple sling bag. Like I said, it's great for going to the beach or running errands around town. It's not the most secure bag in the world. I probably wouldn't keep my passport in it. But it's super cute, and if you need to make a quick extra bag, if you went shopping and you need more room, this is great. Now you can make this a little bit more refined by simply untying the top knot that we just created, and then laying it back out, and this is wrong side up, and it's as easy as folding a paper airplane. So what I'm going to do is take my piece of fabric near the knots we tied originally, and then I'm going to fold it in towards the center of the piece of fabric, and I'm going to do the same thing on the top side. So I'm making a corner just like you would for a paper airplane. So I have a nice triangle right there. And then I'm going to take the bottom edge of my triangle and fold it in towards the middle. Again, just like a paper airplane. Do the same thing with the top. And then I'm going to take the bottom edge of my triangle and fold it over the top edge of my triangle, so I have a nice long, skinny, kind of pleated tail. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide my right hand underneath it, and I'm going to grab the left corner with my left hand, and then I'm going to take the corner all the way around my hand, across behind it and over the top, and then take the tail in through the middle. And the reason why I'm being so particular with this knot is that makes the ugly side go in towards the center and the nice side kind of be on the outside. So you can see that. I'm just going to scooch that down. It almost looks like a men's kind of tie to me. I guess I don't know how to tie ties, but anyway. So I have this really attractive looking knot on the outside. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing on my other free corner. So folding it like a paper airplane again. And then what I'm going to do, because this is on the other side, is I'm going to slide my left hand underneath it and take the right corner with my right hand and tie it by bringing the corner over the back of my palm, up and around and through, making that cute looking knot again. So now I have two kind of knots on the outside and the two knots on the inside that we tied before. And then I take the two corners and tie them together, making a purse handle. And then we have a really cute little bag. This one is a little bit more elaborate, but again, if you can fold a paper airplane, you can make this bag. So I'm going to start with the fabric reverse side up, and I'm going to take the corner and kind of hold it with my index finger in the center of the fabric and make that airplane fold again. So, and I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. And then I bring the middle up, the edge up to the middle, and the edge up to the middle. And then we fold the lower part over the top, just like we did before. And then we have a triangle that's maybe 18 inches long. And what I'm going to do is slide my right palm underneath, and then grab the left corner with my left hand and make that fancy tie knot again. And as you can see, the uglier side is kind of pointing towards the middle and the nicer looking side is on the outside. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing 4 more times. First you do it on the opposite corner of the fabric, again making the airplane fold, bringing the edge to the center and the edge to the center, and then folding the bottom over the top. And when you're doing this, you're creating a fullness and pleats in the bag, so it's more attractive. So now I have my corner again, my triangle again. I have the corner, right hand corner in my right hand. I'm going to slide my left underneath. And then I'm going to bring my corner up around my hand, over, and then through into the knot that I've made. Alright, so I have my 2 corners made, and then I'm going to do the 2 opposite corners. And again, the process is exactly the same. It's just a little bit more difficult because you have the pleats created, which, you know, it's harder to fold the fabric, but it's worth it. So I'm making my airplane folds, folding the bottom up towards the top, grabbing the right corner in my right hand, sliding my left hand underneath, around, over, and through. And then doing it one last time. Making my pleats, my airplane folds. Folding over the top, grabbing the corner with my left hand, putting my right under, around, over, and through. And now I have 4 different corners tied into those knots. And then what you do next is you grab 2 of the corners on the same side and tie tiny little knots at the top, just like we did for the leaf bag and the ring bag. And you do the other 2 sides. And now you have 2 handles with 2 kind of cute knots below and a lot of fullness in the bag. And this is like a more traditional purse kind of a shape, which is great for holding lipsticks, keys, maybe even your passport. And it's a great kind of addition to your travel wardrobe. It can freshen things up while you're on the road, and I love it. I think it's a great summer purse and a great way to use textiles that you might pick up as souvenirs on your vacation. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just give us, shoot us an email at hello@loveandadventure.com, and we look forward to hearing from you. Happy travels!